Taylor Poynter is about to become a mom. She's 8 months pregnant with her first child, and she works as a physician's assistant in a Chicago hospital emergency room. Taylor joins us from her home in Chicago. Taylor, first, let me start with how are you feeling? You're almost there.
I'm feeling great. I am ready to meet my child.
I love that feeling. I love it. Well, your choice to continue working in the ER during this pandemic was not a decision you took lightly, even after some of your colleagues, as I understand, urged you not to go to work. I imagine you talked with your husband about it. How did the two of you come to this decision?
So it was a decision that we had made together. My husband is a graphic designer, and so I think from a medical aspect, he doesn't quite have the background knowledge that goes with making a decision to continue working during the coronavirus. With that being said, he is very proud that I've continued to work, and he has fully supported every decision that I've made up until this point.
You've been documenting your pregnancy on Instagram. In fact, one of your posts went viral of you celebrating your 31st week. The majority of the ones that I read were absolutely supportive, but you had some people, some comments that question your decision. How did that feel to see people question your judgment, knowing that the most important thing for any mom is the health of their child?
So at first I was taken aback. I've never been the source of such directed, hateful comments. I've led a very private life up until this point. And so I'm not someone who gets offended easily. And so it wasn't that my feelings were hurt by these comments. It was more I found myself having this anxiety about, well, gosh, should I really be working? And is there things about the virus that I know, when I know that's not true based on my medical background and my colleagues, and we keep up with everything that's going on. But I found I started to get anxious about the unknown, which I have never experienced before.
You talk about your medical background. What does medical science say at this point is your risk level being pregnant and working with potential COVID-19 patients?
So the CDC says that they really don't know the risk of pregnant women at this time. At baseline, we are more susceptible to viruses such as influenza and other viruses that come around this time of year. With that being said, that automatically makes us a more susceptible group to COVID-19, but there isn't a known risk factor stating that, well, if you're pregnant, you're at a much higher risk of getting COVID than you are of influenza.
So you looked at the risk level, you assessed it. You again felt that this was the right decision to be there on the front lines. And that's when you decided to stand up for pregnant working moms. And you posted the epic shutdown. You said, working mom shame basically is a no-no. The post was very heartfelt. And you said for anyone who's felt the need to judge pregnant mamas working on the front lines, please think before you speak. Writing that, was that liberating?
It was. I just feel very strongly about women working in general. I love that in this country, we have a choice to work. This isn't something the government comes in and says, well, if you're pregnant, you can no longer work. We've made this decision for you. And so I just feel so strongly that it's my decision. It's my choice. It's other pregnant women's choice that they continue to work. We don't know, home situations, financial situations. There's a lot of reasons that pregnant moms are still working. And I mean, I'd rather be home nesting and getting my house ready, but, it's multi-tiered as to the reasons of why I'm still working.
What will you tell your baby when he's old enough to understand your pregnancy journey?
Oh, gosh, I will tell him that it will be a crazy time. It was crazy. And that any expectations that you have for your life and your future, to just hold them very lightly, because things can change on a moment's notice.
That is certainly true. And you can also tell that baby that his mom is one amazing, tough mama who was there for patients when they needed her most.